All right, here they are, the Eagles of East Catholic. I got the pineapple.
Hello there. A Saturday afternoon at the track during a Connecticut winter can only mean one thing: high school indoor track and field. And we'll have more tonight on Sports Sunday. I'm Marc Robbins in the newsroom, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Now, Eyewitness Sports with Marc Robbins.
Hello there. A Saturday afternoon at the track during a Connecticut winter can only mean one thing: high school indoor track and field. And today the Shoreline Conference gathered in New Haven for the boys and girls conference championship meet. Yeah, the Floyd Little Athletic Center was hopping all afternoon. Check out the end of the boys' 3,200 meters. Matt Jennings of Adam Killingworth in control, but he wants his teammate Caleb Freeman to get second. He's emphatic about it, cheering him on, and the sprint to the tape. And he gets there holding off Mark Rodriguez of Cromwell for second. So the Cougars get big points in that race. And then in the ever-popular sprint medley relay, each runner running a different length. Adam Killingworth, the Cougars take this race 3 minutes, 53.89 seconds. Coggins finishing second. East Hampton winds up third in the race. Boys 300 meters, that's Old Saybrook's Jack Colella winning in 36.54. Dimitri Mallon of HK second. Aiden Coleman of HK winds up third. HK boys win it all. Saybrook second. East Hampton third. That's Cassandra Zimmerman of East Hampton. And the bell ringer's flying around after she clears 4:10 in the high jump. She is just as happy as can be. She is the conference champ, and her teammate right there, Liv DeStefano, running away with the girls' 3,200 meters in 11 minutes, 50.19 seconds. Old Saybrook takes the girls' championship. HK second. East Hampton winds up third. State meets begin next week. How about the Connecticut Pride that was on the line? The 7th-ranked Hill House hosted the Wings Academy out of the Bronx, New York this afternoon. An intriguing matchup, fun game to watch. Hill House with the explosive Sinceri Lash. Maybe it should be Sinceri Slash to the bucket. The Wings Academy countering at the other end. Jay Woodard drilling a three from the left wing. But the Hill House hustle in fine form on a Saturday afternoon. Tyrone Kelly hitting a 10-footer in the lane. And then it's Lash off glass for three. The Academics are up a couple, and Hill House with some big-time work on the boards as well. Arch Kelly keeping alive the big Jaden Satchel as Hill House pulls out an impressive victory. 65-61 your final. UConn will be in the Big East next year, and that's when we'll see Seton Hall and Villanova against the Huskies. But they played each other today. And that's the best player in the league, Miles Powell. He won't be there. He'll be in the NBA, a first-round pick, but he was dropping threes against Nova. Nova rallies Sadiq Bey, finishing off the steal. Villanova led at home by 2 at the break, but there's no stopping Powell, even though Bey was guarding him. You can't guard that step back. Powell had 19 points. The 12th-ranked Pirates win in Philly at Nova for the first time since 1994. 70-64 is your final. Third round, Pebble Beach. AT&T Pro-Am, popular amateur Peyton Manning, and he's an 8 handicap. The man, he passes and putts. Phil Mickelson, the defending champ, he's in trouble on 13, or is he? He isn't. How about that? Out of the sand. Phil is 2 shots off the lead of Canada's Nick Taylor, and everybody loves that golfer. Who, you know who it is, guys?
Who is it?
It's Ray Romano.
Oh, was that?
Everybody loves Ray, right? One of the amateurs, plays every year, Pebble Beach, 15 handicap. Yeah, what was I going to lie to you? It's right there on video. All right, so it is Nick Taylor with the lead. The final round, 3 p.m., right here on WFSB Channel 3. On Sunday afternoon. And that'll wrap up sports for right now. But coming up at 11 o'clock, we'll have highlights. University of Hartford in a big men's basketball game trying to knock off the America East first place Catamounts of Vermont. Highlights. The Eagles are playing loose and free. They've been surgical against teams to this point in the season. And when challenged, like they were Friday against Bassick, Well, these boys put together a masterful second half on the road to get the victory.
We're an hour away from home, and we're up against it, down 6 in the fourth quarter, and we come roaring back and find a way to win. It was awesome.
To be in a situation like that where stuff isn't always going your way and there's ups and downs, it's crucial for our development as a team.
When you watch them perform, you notice the talent. You see their effort and execution rewarded. It's a group that pays attention to details and follows instructions to a T.
All those guys I mentioned are all A students, so you know they're making me look pretty good, and anything I say, they're either correcting me or figuring it out on their own.
We definitely need to try to just keep it day to day, especially myself, just being a senior. I would just like to take it all in as it goes by. So I think just taking it day by day, game by game, I think that will make us more successful in the long run.
Entering the last month of the season, these kids know the work that is left to be done. There's a strong sense within the program that the biggest goals, the most important achievements are still out there, and they'll be hard to attain, but well worth the effort.
We know where we're going to be on the floor. We know where our comfortable spots are, and I just think everybody knows their role. And I think when everybody plays, does what they're supposed to do, I think that we are very successful.
Just being with these guys every day, like we're always in here getting after it, competing against each other, competing with each other, and so when you go through thick and thin with a group of guys who are as special as these guys, then chemistry just comes. We really preach to cherish every single moment. We cherish every practice, every game, every bus ride, every film session, everything we do. We really try to enjoy it and to just maximize our opportunity.
All right, here they are, the Eagles of East Catholic. I got the pineapple, and you know what that means this week. This group is our high school team of the week. Congratulations, Eagles, and for your efforts, you will get a team party at Kentucky Taco Deck in South Norwalk. Congratulations.
Out there and have fun and relax and wrestle hard and enjoy it. Got a lot of people out there, okay? There's nothing to be nervous or anxious about, right? Thanks, buddy.
Nervous and anxious aren't emotions foreign wrestling coach David Esposito experiences too often. He's a friendly, intelligent people person who gets right to the point, and most of the time, that's a positive point.
How'd that feel? Good work, baby, good work. Yes, finish, finish, finish that. There you go, finish. I have very little interest in winning wrestling matches. I don't really have much interest in that. What I have interest in is getting kids to realize that they can do things that they didn't think they could do. Hey, you're not going to wrestle anybody better than that, probably the rest of your career, right? So you did good. You gave him everything he could handle.
He's always there for us, and he's always positive. He's always looking at the positive side of things. And if you do something wrong, he'll talk to you about it.
Here we go. There you go. That a boy.
He's always like, just try your hardest. It doesn't matter if you win as long as you learn, because he knows that hard work in the end always pays off.
Hard work is something David has experienced firsthand, going to foreign himself and then to Yale to become one of the state's foremost vascular surgeons.
So during wrestling season, my patients know they don't get sick after 1:30 in the afternoon, because I'll be here at 2 o'clock every day. But I'm lucky I have my own I'm in my own practice, so I kind of can make my own schedule. And, so during the winter, I kind of make sure I wake up early and I work late, but during the day I kind of carve this out. Obviously, if there's emergencies, I have to do them, but most of the time I can work around the schedule.
Sure, it's an unusual occupational combination, but one that strangely works hand in hand. Dr. Esposito believes in what Coach Esposito says. There's nothing to be nervous about.
It ties it all together, to see how great of a person he is, how good of a coach he is.
Attaboy, that's the way to move your feet. Attaboy. I would not be who I am today if I wasn't a student athlete. I would not be where I am today. The things I learned from athletics, the discipline, the time management, the teamwork, those are what makes me a good surgeon. 18 seconds, get right out, let's go. Right out, let's go. Attaboy. I want the kids to know, it's important to me to be there every day for them. And so, you know, I want it to be important to them to be there every day for each other. On 3, Papa Z. 1, 2, 3, Papa Z. On 3, KJ. 1, 2, 3, KJ. On 3, Brogan. 1, 2, 3, Brogan.
He's a great coach. That's the one way I can really put it. He's our friend when we need him to be our friend, and he's also a great coach. He's hard on us when we need him to be hard. Other than that, he's awesome.
Look, man, I'm proud of you. Have a good year, right?
During those long days and nights in med school, David says he never envisioned becoming a high school wrestling coach. But now, 5 years in, he can't imagine giving it up.
As long as they'll have me, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I love it. Like I said, this is the best part of what I do on a day. You know, I love it. As long as the kids are still responding to me, I'll do it as long as they'll have me here. Okay? On 3, KJ. 1, 2, 3, KJ.
2006 tournament champion, JJ Henry.
Thank you. Man, that was a long time ago. It's great to be back. It means two things. It means I've been fortunate enough to be out here a long time, to have a son old enough to now come out and caddy for me. So he's just gotten into the game. He loves playing, and quite frankly, I love playing with him. So, you know, summer vacation, we always, obviously, being from Fairfield and loving this tournament is kind of like my 5th major, if you will. It's kind of neat to see things have come full circle. Back in 1998 as an amateur, I got a sponsor exemption here right out of college before I turned pro, and my dad actually caddied for me. And here we are 21 years later, and my 14-year-old son's out here walking around and just kind of reminiscing. So it's pretty cool to put things in perspective and be out here together today. He's going to caddy for me in the Wednesday Pro-Am as well, and he'll be out here following me as the week goes on. Remember this hole? I hit a bad driving because, Dad, what happened there? I said, it happens.
About 130.
130 to the hole? That's with everything in there? Is it up? Doesn't really play uphill, does it? Oh, nice shot. All right, everybody but Jamie stroking here again. There you go. Good out. He's gonna read it for me. He's gonna read it for me. See what kind of green reader he is. Go a little right to left. Pretty flat.
That's it.
It's going left. It's going right to left.
I was definitely excited. I mean, he's not going to let me caddy in a real tournament. He doesn't think I'm ready, but the pro-ams are fun. So.
Yeah. Is he wrong about that? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready.
You are? Okay.
What we're figuring out today is he's ready.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing a pretty good job.
About 90-ish, buddy? 91 hole.
It's awesome, you know. We both love golf, and me getting to come out here and learn and have fun. It's good.
He gave me the right club there. Got a good birdie club. Good job.
Have you heard stories about him winning here? Does he talk about it all the time?
Oh, all the time, yeah.
Too much?
I've seen videos. It's pretty amazing. Yeah.
Not too much.
Not too much.
Not overkill.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, that's it. Nice and soft. There, that looks good. Good job. Ah, it broke. Darn it.
It's awesome. I mean, coming to these tournaments, it's super involved, and I really get to learn. It's going to prepare me for, hopefully when I'm on the PGA Tour someday.
Up, Jimmy! What kind of shot is that, Jack? Not a good one, is it? How about we run it through?
It's what he does, who he is, and a big reason he's been successful. It's been 21 years for John Pannone, coaching and growling along the high school sidelines. This former All-Big East performer at Villanova and longtime pro in the NBA and overseas has been guiding the Cromwell Panthers for the past 18 seasons and loving every minute of it.
That's a good level. You get I think that's an age where you can really help kids, going through that 14 to 18 year or 19-year-old part of your life. And you can really I think that's when you can really have a difference in some kid's life. For me, it was a way to give back also.
He's just really hard on you on the court. He cares for you a lot off the court, but he cares for you on the court too. It's just tough love.
Hands!
Known as the Bear in his playing days, it's still an appropriate moniker.
Put a body on him! Come on! Lazy! Sprint!
That booming voice and fierce tone sets the tone for what he wants to accomplish, the short and long-term goals.
The thing we're really proud of here is every year we're successful. You know, we're always maintaining a high level. We're not always winning a state title, but we're there, we're competitive. You know, we don't seem to have years where we're like 500. You know, bad year for us lately has been 13 or 14 wins.
He cares a lot about us, especially, like colleges and moving forward after basketball. Very into, shaping us into young men rather than basketball players.
I've been so lucky to have great kids. I mean, these kids work their backsides off for me. They're tough kids. They'll work. They'll run through the wall for me, and I'm their toughest critic. But I'm also the first one that don't ever talk bad about one of my kids. That's my guys, and you don't talk about them, and I'll defend them to the end.
Players know you can run, but rarely hide from Coach Pannone and his desire to drive home point after point.
Matt, turn like this. Get in there, Pozonis. You go up and come off of Gabe and Nick, looking for a shot, but the free throw line extended or the corner. You're going opposite corner, Tyler.
What do you have to do to avoid getting really yelled at?
You can't. It's inevitable. He'll yell at you. You do the right thing, it feels like, and he's going to yell at you, So I think it's inevitable.
No, that pass is terrible. Get over here. Give me the ball. Up. Come on, run at me. Who ran at me? Do that so we don't get it stolen. You're not going to throw it over 6'5" guy's head. Bounce it. Set your feet. What is the rush? You're like, set your feet. You're lucky there's a camera here. That's all I can tell you right now.
Halfway through my junior year, I didn't even play at the varsity level. And eventually I played. I moved my way up to the 6th man. And this year I got myself a starting role in first team all conference. So he made me a great player.
I know sometimes from the outside it looks a little bit, boy, that's some tough love, but I think the kids realize and understand that, I only have their best interests in mind. And I want them to be successful. I want them to see what it's like when you work, all that hard work goes into it, and then at the end of the day, you're successful from all that hard work.